Take a seat and just settle in for a minute. This is your bedtime yoga flow, the best way to connect movement and breath while putting the day to bed. At the end of this practice, you'll be adding this one to your nighttime routine. So grab your mat, a few pillows and blankets, and let's flow. Welcome into your new bedtime routine. You are going to create some space devoted to just you before bed. So grab some pillows, stack them up just like this. If you have some tea, grab it, put it next to you, and we are going to face away from the pillows, backing up against it, and just release it all the way down. Breath comes in with you. Exhale onto these pillows that you have, and grab a couple, grab some blankets if you want to as well. Just get comfortable here in your practice. Your new bedtime ritual for better sleep, to stay asleep. Breath in into the belly and exhale out completely. Settle in, get cozy. This practice is going to help us sync our breath with body movement in a way that helps shift us from action mode into rest mode. So it's a way to crave out this space and romanticize the time that we do have before going to bed. So it's not just where our head is hitting the pillow, anxiety, those thoughts. We have a ritual set in place to lessen that load, or like I would like to say, put the day to bed. So nestle in here. If this feels too stressful on the hips, go ahead and extend the legs the length of the mat. Finding your space here, getting comfortable. Before pushing up on the elbows, bending into the knees and dropping them over to the right. That right hand comes, walk it to the top of the mat, and left arm taking big arm circles here. Finding that breath with movement. So as our arm lifts, we're breathing in and exhale, giving the body a chance to release this extra baggage that we've been carrying. To stir up some warmth that'll help keep us asleep, which is why I have my tea with me, because tea and yoga together before bed is the best bedtime, the first little activities, bedtime rituals that you can have. So this is like my love letter to my own bedtime ritual. And this next time, reach the arm up and bring it back behind you. Let your gaze follow. Exhale, thread the needle underneath that right arm, dropping it down. As you breathe in, arm comes back behind you. Exhale to thread. Breath out and in. You can keep the pillows there if you want to. Rotate the wrist maybe. Exhale, thread. Keep flowing like this, just allowing your breath and body to do its thing. And thread and stay here, lingering in this pose for a few breaths. Before coming back, hands behind you, and we windshield wipe the legs. For dropping it over opposite side. And I want you to stack that left foot on top of that right knee as those legs come back behind you. Left arm or left hand comes down. Big arm circles with the right hand. And maybe you rotate the wrist as you do. I just want you to explore yourself here. Notice the knees as they're anchored down on the earth. That left hand as it supports you. The small little micro movements that your arm does as it reaches up and falls down. And how your breath is connected to all of it. Reach the arm up, pull it back behind you, gaze follows. And exhale to thread the needle. We keep moving with this breath. reaching back and going under, grounding the body. Letting our night begin now. Letting our ritual sync up when the moon rises in the sky and when we start to notice ourselves get a little sleepy. Thread and stay here. If we're coming back, windshield wiping the legs. Perfect. Dropping them over to the left and stay. And over to the right and let them stay. Perfect. And this time we're going to move the pillows off of the mat, and I swear I will cue the pillow time when it's time. I am not going to forget about these pillows for our practice. So we extend the legs out, length of the mat. And we're going to cross the left leg over the right, bending into that knee. Just the hips, and arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, twist over to the left. That right arm comes in front of the left knee, helping you twist a little bit more. And your gaze drops down on that left shoulder. Adjust into this twist and exhale, let the hips drop. Few breaths here just to feel the effects of this twist fully. Getting a nice stretch before we drift off to sleep tonight. What has been your bedtime ritual lately? Just take some time to think about this. What have you been doing before bed? And whether or not it's a step-by-step system or it's just kind of whatever, it's still a routine that gets locked in. So just think about what you've been doing before bed and making yourself aware of it. No judgment, just aware. Extend the left leg, let the arms reach up, and rotate the wrist. Right leg crosses over the left, bend into that right knee. Arms reach, and this time we're lifting the shoulder blades, lifting the hands up to the ceiling. Exhale, spinal twist over to the right. That left arm is helping you twist even more, and your gaze is at the right shoulder. Exhale, upper body drops down, hips anchor. Keep breathing. Steady breath. The same rhythm of breath that you have before you drift off to sleep, when your mind finally starts to still before bed. And arms lift, reaching them up. Extend the leg. And this time we're going to have a nice bend into our knees and fold over them as we breathe out. You can grab onto the feet, the ankles, or keep your hands in your knees. Your choice. But the head is completely heavy. So that means that the neck is soft here. And you can rock back and forth if you feel like it. I'm always a person who wants to explore the pose a little bit more, add some somatic movement into it. So feel free to just rock back and forth or spread the toes out or even peel them back one by one. And now we bring the bottoms of the feet together, coming into a bound angle position, and our hands wrap around our feet. And we're going to inhale, lift the chest forward, dip the head back, and exhale, dome the spine, moving into a cat. So we're here in our bound seated cat-cows. Lift the chest on that inhale, nose rises, tailbone lifts up. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, push the back behind you, chin to chest. And again, breath in and out. Breath in through the nostrils, big belly breath, and out through the lips. Belly is shrinking. Keep flowing like this. Noticing the hips movement as they rock back and forth. Noticing the spine's movement, even the neck, as it helps lift the head. A gentle movement, but one that moves all parts of the body here. They all have to be synced. And exhale, dome, dome, dome. Stay here for a few breaths. Before closing the legs, hands behind us, we windshield wipe the legs. And move into an all fours position. Hands underneath those shoulders. Oh, just like that. And we drop the belly, carve the nose up, moving into our cow pose, lifting that tailbone just like we did when we were seated. And exhale, same movement, doming the spine. Breath in and drop. Exhale to dome and lift. Push the hands, tuck the chin, keep flowing. Taking whatever movement feels comfortable. Maybe you open up the knees a little bit more. You focus your attention on the spine or on the hips. And you'll notice these micro movements that you haven't before when you just set your focus to that breath and that body movement. This time I want you to rock back as your belly is close to the earth. And as you dome the spine, rise forward, shoulders going over the wrist. Belly drops, hips come down to heels and back. These small ocean waves with the body. Helping you release the day, start to put it to bed. Use your breath to propel you back and forth. Inhale to come down and exhale to rise. And this time as we come down, we'll shift into Balasana, into our child's pose. Heart melts down. Here we are. Slow and steady with our breaths. Making room for our belly. Reaching the fingers all the way up to the top of the mat. And here in this pose, I just want you to notice what comes up in your mind. And this sounds counterproductive to a lot of what yoga teaches, is focusing on your breath. But I just want you to carve out some time to think about the things that you want to think about. Just let them come up. Take a deep breath and put it to bed. And we can't deal with every single thought that comes up into our mind, but we can reel it in. But sometimes you have to make some space to just be like, okay, what is truly on my mind that I've kind of been avoiding or putting off, and it may until the end of the night, right? Until our head hits that pillow, and then there's 50 thoughts about everything under the sun. So take some time to just focus on what comes up into our mind. And as your forehead is down on the mat, imagine those thoughts pouring out of the forehead and into the earth. Keep your breath steady here, letting it surface and letting it come out. Inhale, look forward, and we're going to move on to our bellies. Keep that chest and those shoulders lifted, collarbone lifted, elbows pointed back behind you. So we're here in Cobra. And exhale, sink it back into our child's pose. Inhale. And exhale, moving between Cobra and child's pose. Slow and intentional. Getting that little mini back bend by looking up even more as you're in Cobra. And exhale. Staying here for a few moments. Letting your breath come to that rhythm before bed. And now you're going to keep your left arm down on the mat. Reach up with the right arm. Rotate that wrist as you do. And thread the needle underneath the left arm. And come down onto the right ear or as close as you can. Letting that upper body pour on top of that right arm. Releasing the tension in the shoulder and in the back. And I want you to listen carefully here as we move into this next movement. With the left hand that's extended all the way to the top of the mat, slide that hand until it's in front of your face. And then push into the left hand and bring your back behind you. So we're getting a back stretch. Exhale, come back all the way into Balasana, into your child's pose. Right arm stays down, left arm reaches up. Rotate that wrist as you do. Take advantage of these movements. Thread the needle. Right hand slides down in front of the face so that elbow is bent. Push into the right palm and pull those shoulders, that back behind you, getting a back stretch here. Exhale to release out of it, moving from child's pose and walking the hands up into a kneeling position. Big breath in and out. And again, breath into that belly. Nice belly breath here. And out. Perfect. And now we're going to extend our legs all the way out and recline. And here's our first pillow cue. So grabbing those pillows to place underneath your knees. You can put it underneath your head. If you have a blanket, go ahead, add it into your practice here. Just going to move my coffee cup. And all the way down into a reclined position on the mat. Settle in, get comfortable, make your adjustments. And we're going to push through the head to shimmy those shoulder blades underneath us. Hands coming onto the belly. Deep breath in here through the nostrils. Inhale. And at the top of your inhale, hold. And exhale out completely through the lips. Breath comes in nice and deep. Inhale, hold. And exhale out completely. One more time. You got this. Breath in nice and deep. And hold. Exhale. Letting the body melt here. And slowly bring the knees into chest. One big hug. Rocking back and forth on the spine. Still letting this warmth stir inside your body. You can create your own bedtime ritual that has peace, that has meaning. Especially when you move like this on the mat. And we're going to keep those knees together. Bring them over to the right, dropping them over to the right. 90-degree angle. And you can keep your hands on those knees or open up the arms, cactus arms. And relax. Feeling that lower back stretch. Breathe into it. Relaxing the muscles. And you should by now feel your body start to be at peace more than when you clicked on this video. And if you noticed it before, then let me know, because I want to know the exact timing. Knees to chest, we're coming back. I want to know the exact timing of when you feel your body just have that sigh of release that it has when you are moving like this. Because sometimes it takes me more than 5 minutes for my body to finally unlock and just release a lot of tension. Drop the knees over to the left. Arms open up to a T our cactus arms here. Feeling that twist in the lower back. And you can keep your gaze over to the left shoulder or bring it past the right shoulder for a more spicy stretch. Your choice here. Your main focus now is to focus that breath and feel yourself melting into the earth with every exhale. Roll on the back knees to chest. Before we extend the legs out, fully coming into our Shavasana pose, our corpse pose. The best part of class where we can fully melt it onto the mat, relax, and drift off to sleep, hopefully after this one. Close the gaze if it feels safe for you. Let those little twitches and tingles be put to bed. And that's exactly what we're doing here, is putting the day to bed now. Feeling your body unwind and ground, returning back to what it knows best. Nature, Mother Earth, this connection with it. So with every breath, give yourself a chance to shift from action mode into rest mode. Feel the tension in the back of the neck unwind, in the shoulders, in the chest, in the lower back, melts into the earth. Feel the feet and the heaviness that pours into the heels of the feet. Your breath as it rises and falls in the belly. Give yourself a chance to just unwind before bed. Breath in and breath out. Breath in and out. In and out. And stay here in Shavasana for as long as you want, or drift off to sleep. But to end this practice, we're going to roll over to our sides and take as much time as you possibly want to do this. So we're pushing up, coming into a seated position. Bring the hands together, heart center, and bow the head to seal our practice for tonight. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I just hope that you feel more rested, because we need rest like this. Rest is a necessity. So if you like flows like this one, check out my moon cycle series next, and I will see you guys here on the mat next week. Peace.